Welcome back to Holt Growers. I'm Timothy Holt, and this is the Southern Beds. So we were out here yesterday. We haven't been out here hardly at all this year because of the kitchen renovation. So it's been difficult to get out here. But yesterday, my two daughters and I were out here. We got this done. Quite a bit of this bed weeded, as you can see. Not quite all the way weeded, but quite a bit. We let the chickens out here so they can take care of some of the pests. There's quite a bit of ants. You can see them just being happy. I'm not expecting them to totally destroy the blueberries, mainly because they're not going to be out here all day and they're not going to be out here overnight. So but not sure what that is. Just a weed. So we'll get rid of that. We did plant some blackberry bushes, like right there. There's a couple others too. They don't seem to have made the transplant. That's all right. They might come back in the spring. But this is our major problem. I did plant crops here. That's salad greens. Clearly didn't make it. Went to seed. We have, I believe, melons here. Looks like right there's one starting in this row. But the curious thing is we've got, see how it's all overgrown? So I'm gonna get out here, get it weeded out again. This entire area is gonna be garlic by the end of the year, so. But those are green beans, bush beans. So there's quite a few of them there, as you can see, but they're pretty much overrun with the weeds. And then the other curious nature thing is that right there. I don't remember planting zucchini at all. And that is a zucchini plant. We already harvested one zucchini off of it. And I'm not a big fan of zucchini, but I'm told quite a few people like it, so, which is cool. There's actually one right there, getting ready, which is pretty neat. But that is the plan today and tomorrow, is to get out here. It's supposed to be nice out, relatively cool, and get this all weeded out again and cleaned up. Hopefully we can get it done. The birds, the ladies, they're helping, as you can tell. They are just happy as clams. With all of the new microlife that's in here, and they're gonna help me clean it up. So I just thought I'd give an update and touch back here at the end of the day and see where we're at. For those of you who didn't see it yesterday, I didn't get video of it, but that space there was like this, and we have a compost bin about half full from yesterday. So let's get to it. Whew, it is getting hot out. All right, it's I think a little afternoon now. We've been working out here for a few hours. It's getting way too hot. Don't need a heat stroke or anything like that. I can tell I got my nice wide brim hat on, and still getting pretty hot. So, show you what we got done. We're gonna call it a day out here and do some stuff inside. So, we did, doesn't look like much, but there are some small blueberry bushes that keep getting ran over by the lawnmower. Not too thrilled with that. So the plan here is to get some chicken bedding and come out here very meticulously, find those little blueberry bushes, put some mulch around it, put some chicken bedding down, and hopefully cultivate them back into thriving plants, because that way we can identify them easily. And let me see if I can find one for you in the video here. Right here's one. See, took me a while to find it, but as you can see, it's pretty mutilated. and it's not going to come back very well. So we want them to come back. Here's another one right there. That's a good one right there. So what I'm going to do is take and pull this grass out around it, and then put some chicken bedding and mulch down around it so it's easy to identify. As you can tell, it's been chopped a few times by the lawnmower. The taller ones aren't really an issue. As you can see, like that one's lost all its leaves, but I don't think it's completely dead because it does have some new growth right there. So what I'll probably end up doing is the same thing with this one. Take the trimmers, snips, and snip off all the dead branches so it gets good crop over winter. Garlic is ready to harvest. It looks good, but we went ahead and watered it anyway. This is some type of melon. I'm not sure. I think it might be honeydew. But as you can see, the vines are pretty long. We kept it. There's another one down there. Then the rest of this we just mowed with the lawnmower. I'm going to get a torch, propane torch, and just torch all of it, burn it, because it's so overgrown, before putting in the garlic. And then, lo and behold, much to my surprise, we have a row, almost a row and a half of green beans that survived that overgrowth, which is amazing. They're actually doing pretty well. They're pole beans, so they don't need, not pole beans, they're bush beans, so they don't need any support structure. And as you can see, we actually have some crop on them. And then that's that zucchini plant I showed you earlier. So I went ahead and pulled all the weeds from these two rows, and until I get, you'll probably see in the video there if you zoom in here, we just threw down a bunch of seed right here from that zucchini bush all the way to that parsley plant. Yeah, I know, it's surprising, but we have a single parsley plant right there. But over here, I simply had Tori throw down a bunch of extra seed that we had left over, and she just sowed it heavy. You can actually probably see some beans, some peas there. She threw down all kinds of different seeds, just leftovers from the spring in this spot. So they will hopefully germinate and keep the weed growth down until we get the torch out here. And we're just gonna use a gardening torch, propane gardening torch, weeding torch, to just kill everything when the time comes here in about 2-3 weeks. And then all of these beds I'm standing in are going to become garlic for next year, every single one of them. I have high garlic demand from customers, and it's easy for me. I'm way too busy to have multiple planting cycles, as you can tell, with trying to do it and all the overgrowth. So we just knocked everything down with the mower, mulch blade, and then we're just going to come through with that torch. And when we get it, I will do a review on it and add it to my tool review playlist. So as always, get out, grow something today, and may God bless you.